take a fucking swing. Do you got heart? Are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs. Are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve it now.
What's up, guys? Master Styles here. Welcome you back to Inside Gaming, your go-to source for all things Eternal Evolution. And today we're back on Eternal Evolution. New hero sneak peek's been released. Gonna go check him out. Of course, I already know he's a Vanguard. Let's actually hop into the Vanguard team here and see what we got going on. So hop over to formation. We'll do for PvP, right? And then we'll do for PvE. Not like we're ever gonna use them in PvE outside of endless battles, and of course the Kotosian Triangle boss. What's it? The Thunderclef. There it is. That's the one that I need help with, right? So first up, when it comes to the Vanguards, we'll go to their support that we're gonna end up using. Gotta use Maz because that's the only other option we have for 6-0 until she gets to Awakening, right? It's another option there. So these are the two supports. Maz work well with them because he does give that HP increase. Other than that, he doesn't really do much. Yes, Canis is an option, but you're gonna run Canis on your tank team. Let's be honest here, right? You're not gonna really run anybody else. Fiona could be an option, but you're gonna run Fiona on your assassin team. So that's the way that I see it, right? We'll run these two for right now. If you don't run assassins, then you run Fiona here, right? Problem with the Vanguards that I always notice is that because they push forward, their support tend to be vulnerable, and they're good against hunters and they're also good against energy. So chances are the support's gonna get packed up, right? So let's actually see what we got going on. These are the Vanguards we have. You're gonna bring Ares, right? Man, that's how you know I don't even use them. You're gonna bring Ares, and of course Heindel, if you have him, right? He's gonna make the team. I think I'll get him to Awaken 9 soon, right? By the next reset, yeah, of Hell Arena, I'll get him to Awaken 9. So he'll be there. Who else do we bring? We gotta bring Becky, right? Of course, there's not really much of a choice. And where does the new hero fit in this? If it's PvP, do we sit Becky and run Claire? Because Claire does give the additional bonus damage. Chances are, if you have Leo, right? You have Leo at Awaken 10. Chances are you do, or chances are you don't. I would potentially run him, right? Because again, he does give the bonus there. But the new Vanguard is a Wenfyr, so very interested to see how that's going to work. Maybe he's dual faction where he's Wenfyr Atlas, right? I could see it pretty much being that, because right now we need an additional Atlas. That's just the way I see it. We have 4 being, is she dual? I don't know if she, I can't remember if she's dual faction, but Zamira here. But let's see. Actually, we should be able to see the skills from here. Let's see, passive and check Terran. Yeah, see, she's Terran. I knew there was something. There was something there that said that she's dual faction. I figured that. So again, if she's Terran, possibly you can go here. And I could see the new Vanguard being dual faction. Yeah, it's a possibility, right? Even though it's not there, but we'll check him out in a second. But for PvP, it's primarily it. For PvE, this is kind of what I do. I ended up using Fiona because, you know, you only use one team. So it'll be something similar to this. Actually take you out and run. Where is she? Put her back in. There we go. This is primarily it. Actually put her here, whatever the case may be. And of course, we'll do the commanders, of course. You know, Hagridon, wrong Hagridon. This one here, and they have their Vanguard related prototypes. We'll run that, and of course for the middle, one of the most annoying prototypes to face in PvE. That prototype there is annoying. If you know what I'm talking about, especially when it comes to Exotic Expedition. Ugh, such an annoying prototype. But that's primarily it there in terms of the team. Where would the new hero fit in all of this? Probably end up removing her because Ares still do some good damage. She does some good damage too, but at the same time, she'll probably end up getting removed, or we could just take out Fiona and keep Tamara in there, right? Tamara works with them because they push forward. And as they push forward, they do more damage, right? But just gotta wait and see what this new hero brings to the table. The question is he going to help the team? And two, what do they need? One, they need damage increase. A lot of damage increase. And also, two, protection. Protecting the team. Not just protecting yourself, protecting your team. If he could bring that to the table, then they'll be sitting good in terms of their own content. Outside of that, you're not using them for PvE. You got Deji, you have Canis and Jaxity duo, or Canis with Connor, depending on where your Connor is, right? It's a great combination there. But again, let's actually go over to Facebook and see what the new hero bring to the table. Okay, so before we even hop into that, there's a new gift code. Probably not going to be much. I just don't understand why they don't just give out 10, right? Whatever it is. Normally when you actually, let's put it in. Let's just put it in and see what we get before we hop into all of this. Did somebody write it? Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for writing that. All right, let's go back and see what this gift code is all about. And of course you go here, you click on your face up there, redeem code. Of course, tap here, paste, because it makes life so much easier. And it's S2RU64T. What do we get? We get 5. Why not just give us 10? Because you're going to do a 10 pull anyways, right? At least it's better than 3, because usually it's 3. So again, can't be mad at that. Now this is a new hero. Looks interestingly enough. I know how big he's going to be. Look like he's going to do some damage. Can't crit, of course, you know, Vanguards, them and they're non-critting. I wish they would crit. It'd be interesting, right? But that's what he looks like. Let's take a look at his face. He looks ferocious, to be honest. Like he can get the job done. But don't worry. Oh, we got something for you. I don't know if he's gonna help there, but we'll check him out in Twilight Lands, and I'll show you that in a second, right? All right, let's see what he got going on. So, their commanders, new SSS-level Wenfyr Vanguard hero. About time. Last time was what? August of last year. Erubir. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Probably not. Leave me alone. It's early in the morning. Polar Bear King is coming soon in the Eternal Evolution. Erubir charges towards the furthest target within range. That sounds good already. Upon reaching the target, deals damage to surrounding enemies equal to a percentage and freeze them for a few seconds. Okay, interesting. So the question is he going to deal damage along the way? Right? That's interesting. And now we have freeze. Okay, while frozen, targets can't move or restore energy or rage and take true damage every few seconds equal to a percentage of Erubir's attack. Damage from this skill can be critical. That's the ultimate there. Interesting. So let's see the hero characteristics. Hero characteristics, Enhanced Taunt. There's a different version of Taunt now. Interesting. And of course, hero overview, charge, taunt, resurrection. So he's gonna have a revive or 2, right? Probably gonna be dual faction. You can see it. Probably half Atlas, half Wenfyr. So he fits right into the team because we need an additional Atlas there, right? To make it 5 out of 5. Not really seeing much on paper here, right? You know, frozen. Okay, cool. What I would rather see here is execution, to be honest. Yeah, execution would help in situation. Big execution, like 30%, right? That would be interesting. But it says that it does damage based off of attack. And I'm pretty sure it converts HP into attack. That's a Vanguard thing. Unless it's a attack based Vanguard, which would be different, but at the same time I'd rather it be HP. Because then we could potentially make it bigger using Canis. That's just an option. But again, that's all they have here for the new hero. We're gonna have to wait till tomorrow. The skills will be released. Patch notes, I'm praying. Got my fingers crossed. All of that stuff. That there's something new, right? We need something new in the game. New game mode for super breakthrough materials. That'll help. Because right now it's tough. It's not easy to do both. But again, let's hop back over to the game. Okay, so now we're back in the game, and this is going to be interesting. I don't really know or think if he's even going to help me here, because this right here is the mother of all walls, and I'm pretty sure 10 is also a big wall, but this thing right here is just absolutely insane. I didn't even touch it. At this point, I'm just like, you know what? I have all my heroes here. I didn't even scratch the surface. Like, the one big thing is staying alive. That's the biggest thing, and that's why I say they need protection, and of course, doing damage. Right? How do you do damage to this thing? Because you're gonna be dead by the time you even try to do anything. So, again, even on your prototypes, you have to. Oh, I switched it over. I have to run range reduction and melee reduction just to even survive with Canis and Connor protection. By the way, my Connor's Awakened 9. This thing here, my goodness. Oh, yeah. We need a whole new SP Vanguard. Yeah, to pretty much even make a dent to this thing, because this thing is just ridiculous. And you see that big old monster back there floating around, swimming on by, right? So again, my wall here, I got here very quick, right? In terms of the competition, they're not catching me. They're not. They're just not catching me. Even with the time that they have, they're not. And the only competition is our boy, so not catching me. I think that's the end of that. I'll do that in the video. I would have to record it because chances are on Friday this will be gone, and I'm not going to make a video until Friday for this. I'm doing the patch notes video, of course, but Thursday I'm busy, so there's not going to be a video for Eternal Evolution on Thursday unless it'll be Thursday night. So again, if you made this far in the video, I just want to say thank you. Right? Yeah, just thank you. There's no word of the day, actually. And the word of the day is Vanguards. After 1,000 months, we finally get a new Vanguard. It's not summoner related. Somehow he's probably gonna summon something, right? It is summoner evolution, right? But again, if you're new around here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're on our way to 1,500 subscribers. We're 24 or 20 something away from getting to 1,500 subscribers. Just want to say thank you to each and every one of y'all. I appreciate y'all. If you make it back here, you already know you're one of the real ones. Reason for subscribing: updates, guides, the ultimate tier list. I said it right this time. And of course, the Fun to Play series is there for the newer players. For those that are rocking with me, let me know how you feel, especially you, Mayhem. I know you're happy about your new Vanguard that's going to be added to your team. Will probably end up having to face that Vanguard anyways, because you're probably going to add him to your team. Let me know down in the comments how you guys feel about the new hero coming to the game. Without further ado, I want to thank you for watching. Till the next video, peace.